Steve Troyer, Creston, Ohio.
What is this truck?
It's a 1965 Pete 350. I'd say it's 351.
And you're the one who's done the work. You don't currently
Yes.
own it, but you have in the past, right?
I never owned it, yes.
Oh!
No, I did not own it. I did it for another guy 30 years ago, yes.
Okay. Wow, and it's found its way back into your life.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah.
what's the story on this truck?
Well, it was a guy I knew bought it. It originally came from California. It was a logging truck, and it was rolled over, and he bought it and brought it to me, and it took me probably 2 years to fix the damage from the rollover, and we pretty much restored it, got it running.
Is that what you do for a living?
It is what I do now. At the time, I had a truck and did this on the side.
Aha.
So, but yeah, now that's all I do pretty much. But yeah, and he basically took it, put it in his barn, and it pretty much stayed there for the last 30 years. And my friend was looking for a butterfly hood Pete and heard about it and showed me a picture of it, and I said, well, I did that truck 30 years ago. So he brought it to me, and I redid it.
So it's a butterfly hood,
Yes.
but it's
so it is a 351. I'm sorry, I was thinking of another one that was a 358, but
the green
you can
one?
edit all that out.
Were you
so.
thinking of the green one that I
No,
interviewed
that's a
earlier?
351
Okay.
also. But I had a 358 with the flip hood narrow nose at one time that
Well,
I did own. So
good to get confused
yeah,
because you've had too
know,
many cool trucks.
I guess. So yeah.
So what's the engine, transmission, all
It
that?
has a 400 Cummins in it now. It originally, I believe it had a 318 Detroit originally, from what I remember, but that was long gone when I started on it the first time. So, but yeah, actually the engine was bought from my brother out of a truck he had from the original guy that redid it, and we put that in there, yes. And it has a 7-speed main box and a 4-speed auxiliary transmission. That's the same as what we put in the first time, so.
It's kind of a different combination, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's actually all we could find. It had the 4-speed, but we were looking for like a 5 or a 6-speed Spicer, but we couldn't find one, and we found this 7-speed Eaton, so that's what we put in it.
But it is originally a 2-stick truck?
Yes, it is originally is a 2-stick truck, yes.
Any idea what the wheelbase is?
I believe it's 240, if I remember rightly.
And would you have stretched it?
No, that is the original length, and that is the original frame. It's an aluminum frame, but it is original. But it's not the original suspension. It had a Page and Page spring suspension originally.
Are you digging like way back in the memory banks for this?
I
But you're
am.
just spitting it right out.
I can't believe I
on the spot?
remember all this.
If you were making it all up, I think we could all say we believe you. So, because again, I came by to interview the owner, and he's like, well, the guy who built it is going to be
Yeah.
here in a second.
Yeah.
So now you've been suckered into talking about something from 30 years ago. Did
Yeah.
you build this fender setup then? Seeing these like heavy duty
Yeah, the fender
mounts?
brackets,
Yeah.
yes. I did do that.
So this whole restoration is from like 30 years ago?
A lot of it. Some of this stuff we did this second time around, the fenders and the stainless, and we put a new 5th wheel on it, and Steve had the deck plate made. I didn't do the stainless back here. Another guy did that.
What about the paint and pinstripes?
But I did the cab painting. Matt Lamborn did the pinstriping.
He did my pinstriping.
Really? Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
Golden Opportunity Signs on Facebook for anyone who needs
exactly. Yes. He's
letterer.
very good. Yep.
a pinstriper.
And I did, the interior was a interior kit from the guy out of St. Louis. He did it, any of the old time guys would remember him. This is one of the last kits he probably made, I think, before he died.
But this interior is that old too?
Yeah, it was done. I did the interior, put that in, 30 some years ago. It might be more than 30 years, but I'm afraid to think that hard far back.
So the friend of yours who had it, was it going to be a show truck? Was he going to work
I
it?
really don't know what he wanted. He really just wanted to build one, and then he never did anything with it.
I guess that's good for the truck
then. And when
then.
Steve found it, it was covered, and the coons had been living on it and all over it, and it was a mess.
I bet they pretended they were driving it
Yeah,
because they
they might
didn't
have.
eat the interior.
Yeah,
so
they
had
didn't
to
eat
do
anything, so
something.
that was good. So yeah, so.
Restoring something like this 30 years ago, so it's a 65, right?
Yes.
So that would have been, I mean, it still would have been an antique truck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did
yeah.
you struggle?
Oh yeah.
the
We
way?
couldn't find parts. The cab corners were needed replaced. Those are actually off a later model 359. I had to cut them down to fit this cab because we could not find cab corners for it. The hood panels, we had to replace a couple hood panels, and Ben, the guy that did it the first time, these were supposedly the last hood panels Peterbilt had in their new old stock inventory. So, and he somehow got them, and we put the new hood panels on. So, but that was even back then. So yeah, now you pretty much have to make everything. So.
And this was not your job at the time, but now it is. Do you
Yeah,
get to pick and
basically.
choose your projects?
Yeah.
Do you mostly build Peterbilts or anything?
Kenworths or Pete's. That's about the only two things I usually do.
Cab overs also, or just?
Yeah. I did a double bunk Aerodyne here a year or two ago. Kenworth.
So how did you fall into this realm? If you
Well,
were
I
doing
always had
something
my own
else?
truck, and when trucking was slow, I would work on other stuff and just kind of slowly worked into it. And I got tired of trucking, so started doing this.
When you can just stay in a shop and
Exactly.
not have to.
Yeah.
I know a lot of parts on Jeff's Peterbilt came from Cortland Truck Works.
Yes.
And that he went out on a road trip to check it out. Have you been out there before?
I have not been out there. I've talked to him on the phone, but I haven't been there. Yeah.
And for anyone watching this who has an old Peterbilt but doesn't have the build sheet or know really anything about it, get in touch with Cam Lavin on Facebook and he can find a build sheet for you, hopefully.
Oh, nice. That
He's
would be
got all the
cool.
microfiche and everything.
Oh, wow. That would be very neat.
I should have known that this was Matt's work because
Yeah,
of that
yeah, you can just tell, yeah.
and the bottom of the exclamation point.
Yeah.
Is West Salem near here?
Yeah, it's not far. Probably 15, 20 miles.
Do you personally have a favorite truck, kind of truck?
Originally, when I was young, an old Pete like this probably would have been it. That and 900 Kenworths, W9A models. I've had a number of those. Those are probably one of my favorite actual trucks to drive and own. And I like B model Max. So my dad had a fleet of B model Max, so I grew up with B model Max. So I would like to have one of those too. That's on the bucket list, but you know.
What's currently in your collection?
I don't own a truck right now. It's terrible. Yeah.
Well, if you build them for other people.
Well, yeah.
Because you'll see all the possibilities.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't actually own one right now. I've owned a number in the past, but not right now.
What is your current project?
I'm working on a 379 Pete for Coonley Brothers right now. So.
Your Pete jobs last forever.
Do they? How you doing, Mark?
Look at this thing.
That was perfect. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
I hope
On
I
a
didn't
truck.
crash anything.
Interviewed on a truck he built 30 years ago.